This episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Do you smell hooch?
I don't know who Hooch is.
The Vale of the Dead is open to visitors.
The legends hinted of ancient temple ruins and imposing tombs of kings, but instead you reach a stinking wound that delves into the guts of the wilderness itself.
What dangers lurk inside?
When being idiots gets us in trouble. Lesson 105.
You're about to find out.
This episode is going to be a nightmare.
Oh man, I don't envy y'all to edit this.
Have fun editing this.
No.
Now,
God dang old doors, tell you what, man. Dang old. Come up with a fortress in our early morning, man, tell you what.
I think maybe we shouldn't record today. It was nice to see you, audience. I'm just going to go out the door.
I'll just see myself out. Don't you Foley this. Don't you Foley this.
Did you say wham?
The door was already open when I got there.
I notified Jacob that we would be recording and eating. I would have food from tonight, so we would avoid what always ends up happening is, I'll get food for Jacob and Kat, and then they eat. Or you know what? Jacob and Kat usually eat on the way over here, so I'll just wait. We constantly misread each other. So I notified him that I'd have food tonight by saying, hey, talking about god dang drow making soup, I tell you what, dang old don't eat.
You should have heard it because I was downstairs and I just hear, and I like, what is wrong? And Jacob's like, Derek sent me a message.
I looked at it and I stopped and I looked at it again. I was like, I might actually be having a seizure. And I tried a third time. I was like,
It's a stroke, my darling.
Boomhauer. So
Dang, also, y'all know that I was making soup earlier today, man. You know, at dang old, I made potato soup. I got the bacon, got the dang old green onions, got a dang old cream, butter, sour cream, different cream.
Tell you what.
Tell you what, I can't Boomhauer.
I needed to tell you that we were going to have food tonight. And, that's how I was thinking it when I sent it. God dang old don't eat, man.
I also made pumpkin bread, and it's phenomenal.
But I would also like to say...
Amazing, my favorite fall treat.
Immediately after sending that message to you, Jacob, I sent Kat a message that says, hey, we'll have food tonight.
Yeah, I got that message. I appreciate it, by the way.
No problem.
You know how to communicate with different people.
Yes.
You know, Jacob usually wears glasses, and I'm used to seeing him with glasses. I looked over at him. He had his glasses off, and he was squinting, and it was just like in those old cartoons where if the character with glasses takes off their glasses, they just have the little dots.
My glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
I miss contacts.
Oh, yeah. Contacts
don't.
are great.
I loved them, but then they hurt, so I had to stop using them.
I have astigmatism, so it doesn't help. It makes it work. Like I have to squint wearing contacts.
I have astigmatism too, but I'm not sure if I got...
Derek, do you remember whenever you were doing the Carol cosplay? The cat eye contacts kept falling flat.
Oh, God.
You looked over at me and you went, gooseberries.
Yeah, I was putting together...
Because they went at an angle.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
So like
Yeah.
goat eyes?
Yes.
Yes,
Cat
actually.
go eyes.
But it was worse
My
because
goodness.
one of them was like mostly horizontal and the other one was like slanted.
It was phenomenal because I was doing
it was
his
horrible.
I was doing his makeup
My
and
eyes
like,
were red and like tearing up.
and I was using that liquid, the liquid scar,
One?
and
Yes.
yes, Jacob, thank you. And I was drawing on the scar with like the eyeliner pencil, and then I went over it with the liquid scar, and I just saw the contact rotating, and I'm like, gooseberries.
Oh man. Well, see, like whenever, so I was putting together that cosplay. That was the whole reason I got fitted for contacts. Was to try and wear those, but you couldn't get costume contacts in the right prescription for me because I have a weird prescription apparently. But then like a few months later, the Witcher like TV show on Netflix came out.
Yeah. And he just has round pupils.
And he just has round pupils. And I was like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Because I tried so hard to wear those cat eye contacts because they were perfect for it, but they just rotate and rotate and rotate. And they're
goodness.
so irritating. And because there's stuff on them, unlike regular contacts, if they get out of line, you just like
You see
can't
it.
see.
You see it,
Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds terrible.
I tried on these anime lenses that we got for free. We got them for free.
Jacob, weep.
We got them for free.
For free?
Yes, for free.
It's free contacts.
Education connection.
You choked on your soup, Derek.
I was going for a quick soup break. It
And
Suffer.
was a monologue, so I went for some soup.
and I already have very big eyes and very long eyelashes. So whenever I looked at Derek with these anime contacts and he went, "Oh, you're so cute." And I was like, "Oh, I'm never wearing these again."
What?
You told me I looked cute.
Did
I
you?
don't want to be cute.
Then why the fuck did you put on the anime eye contact?
I was hoping it'd be
eyes are
scary.
Cute.
It's anime eyes.
It's anime eyes. It's like
It happens.
one over scary.
The only time it's scary is because of how unnatural it is.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, let my eye be a fourth of my face.
Yeah, if you put on the
Your face you're making.
Desu.
yeah, great visual humor here.
Oh, 向かってくるのか。Jotaro. I love
boy.
Dio so much.
Oh my god, let's just end the banter before we get into JoJo.
Wait, I can't even talk about
the
this.
people can't know.
When we talked about villains, did you mention Dio? I don't think anyone
I don't think
did.
you did.
No,
Um,
go.
No, we can't talk about villains anymore. I was just
I-
asking.
No,
do
God, no.
need to say, I do not think that Dio is a great villain. I just think that he's a sex bot. I think that his motivations are kind of shitty.
I mean, Dio is a good example of a horrible human being
Yeah.
and vampire.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Oh, I'm sorry
yeah.
for the first season of JoJo.
Yeah, you find out in like what episode 3?
I thought about episode 1. It feels like with how
No,
fast that one goes.
If you get
Yeah.
to talk about your villain, I can talk about mine.
Wait,
Oh
Dio
God,
came
not
up.
more of this.
This was Dio specific.
Yeah.
This is the
Not
banter
about
You're
topic
talking
that
about
never ends.
stuff I can't join in the banter for.
I wrote that and I was like, oh, this will be a nice juicy topic. And here we are 3 weeks later and it still haunts us.
You know what haunts me? For 300 years.
Trachtenbergville was contained by the blood
It
mist.
does haunt me.
But yeah, I don't think that Dio is a great villain. I think that he's a little bit overrated as a villain. I think he's kind of overpowered as a villain. I think that his motivations were okay. He's
Hey, Dio.
just a sad man that decided he was going to make everybody else sad too.
The thing, what sucks right now is I have a really good response about villain stuff, but I'm holding back.
You really should.
I'm holding back. You know how long I've been holding back?
For 300 years.
For about 2 minutes.
But
No,
I think that he has a great design.
he does have a good design.
I really like the huge thighs.
This banter sucks.
This really does.
I really like his eyebrows too.
Listen,
we started so
do you know
strong.
why Dio is the best? Because his superpower involves a steamroller. And if you've never seen the show, that's what it seems like.
Road roller.
Road roller.
Okay, that's the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
Goodness, this is terrible.
Kat hasn't seen JoJo, but all of us have.
Yeah.
You've only seen part of it.
I've seen most of it. Yeah,
I've
all
seen
the way up through.
internet memes.
I've seen halfway
I'm
through
satisfied.
the season with the bomb guy.
I've seen enough. I'm satisfied. And yes, this is a JoJo reference.
Oh no. Now it's gotten even worse. We brought up JoJo. Now we got Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. You are so engrossed in that you saw a clip from the actual show.
It's bad.
Like, who is this?
It's real
Why'd they
bad.
dump the guy?
You're in deep.
Deep.
I was watching it and I was like, wow, this is okay. I could tell that the guy was trying to do a good imitation. He did all right. And then I was like, I've never seen this part of it before. Oh, wait, that's because it's the actual show. Support the original release.
Oh,
we should
boy.
just call ourselves the third banter topic.
No, we're already on our 8th.
God.
Oh.
I got one that might win. For 300 years, the blood mist prevented all in Ravenland from straying far from the comfort of their hearths. Now the mist is gone. Brave souls and cunning scoundrels now wander the cursed world. Sealed away behind the iron lock to find their fortune in the Forbidden Lands.
Loaf is looking at you with some sort of disdain.
It really is.
He's Jacob.
Loaf doesn't like me. He bit me with his feet.
Jesus Christ.
He bit you with his feet? Mirek?
No, Loaf. He
But
scratched
how do
me.
you bite someone with feet?
Oh, that's his
scratched me.
hands.
That's his feet.
That's his hands.
He doesn't have hands. He has
he
feet.
does.
Okay, he has paws, technically speaking.
No, they're the back ones are feet. The front one are hands.
Do horse have hands?
Technically, a horse is a hand because each hoof is just each leg is just a finger.
This is true.
I think we should play Forbidden Lands because I'm tired
I've
of
been
real
trying
life.
to say this.
I'm tired of. Do dogs have hands?
Yeah.
No, they don't. They're all feet.
No, there are actually dogs that have like very opposable dew claws that are used for grabbing things.
Dew claw.
That's what it's called.
Dew.
Oops, all feet. No one tell Quentin Tarantino.
Ew. What?
Oh
When we
no.
last left you guys.
No.
That's a great. Yeah, leave it there.
No.
Just do
What?
it.
Oh God, I have to go to Google now.
You had left the mighty stronghold of Cahoon's castle with Orolda and her 6 dwarven followers in search of the Vale of the Dead, your quests lining up. You left behind your close friend Rolk
Oh,
It hurt.
Rolk.
with great pain to mine the castle in your absence and started wandering through the mountains west of the castle. And you were able, using your map that you gathered from Esgar and some excellent pathfinding ability, to find the Vale of the Dead. And that's where we left last time. Do you have information to share now, Drow?
I'm reading about the feet thing.
You didn't have to look it up.
I needed to know.
It could have just been a mysterious joke.
No, you know that I'm not like that.
Well, while Drow suffers,
Drow is
you
T-posing.
know what would be a great thing to do right now?
XP.
XP.
See, I have been able to take some solace in the fact that Jacob will never let me forget
I
to
need
do
it.
XP.
I'm so close.
Okay, so let's do that XP list. Did you participate in the game session? You get 1 XP just for being there.
Woo!
All right, did you travel through at least 1 hex on the game map that you had not visited before?
Yes.
Did you discover a new adventure site?
Yes.
No.
But Vale of the Dead. You said we discovered it.
No, but you haven't gone there yet. You just
Wait,
like
it doesn't say went there. It says discover. It just means we won't get this XP next time.
Uncovered it.
I have a feeling you're going to argue hardcore. They're like, oh no, we went to the Vale of the Dead next time.
Listen, but now we'll remember because I made a big deal of it this time.
I'm going to play back the bloody tape. All right,
okay.
sure. You discovered a new adventure site. Take
We're
it.
literally on the hex.
Did you defeat 1 or more monsters?
Yeah?
No.
Yes. You
Yes.
defeated the...
Oh, yeah, this demon
Oh, you
spider.
defeated the demon.
The one that was killed in 1 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's why we forgot.
Yeah, very forgettable demon. It was scary up until the first arrow flew. Did
I
you?
can't help that my character is awesome.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right there, bud. Did you find a treasure 1 gold or more? No.
No.
Well,
The castle?
the treasure really is the friends we made along the way.
We left behind.
And we made 7 new friends last
But
time.
we left Rolk.
Well, yeah, you left 1 Rolk, and Rolk is worth more than all the new ones. So,
You have that absolutely right.
did you build a function in your stronghold? You did not.
Do you
I've
count
activated my
having
pride.
a stronghold as building one, or are we just not going to say that?
No, it's building a function.
Okay, cool.
You got a stronghold, but that's not an
Yes.
XP thing. Plus, you got willpower for having your stronghold anyway. Did you activate your pride?
I did.
You did.
I
Go
finally
ahead.
failed a roll at pathfinding.
At
so I
long
used my
last,
pride.
I failed. Did you suffer from your dark secret?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Did you risk your life for another PC?
We never got the chance because somebody had to kill the villain.
I'm sorry my character is awesome.
Yeah. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind?
Do I get that for my thing? Or is it just the bottle cap?
Sure. We can take that. I mean, you literally killed a demon in one hit.
Okay. Extraordinary action. Talking to some kind of demigod?
That was casting a spell.
Hey, I'm just lobbying, okay? I'm throwing it out there.
Cahoon,
You
not
can say
Dreamer.
no, and I'm fine with it.
No.
Okay.
What about befriending a demigod?
No.
Okay. I played with a demigod. Oh my god.
Also, this is assuming
It's a demigod.
it's a demigod.
It might just be a demon. I think
it
it's a
could very
god,
well
though.
be a demon.
That's it. That's all the things on the checklist.
That's all I needed.
I got 5.
I got 4. So, what period of the daytime did we appear here? Was it towards the end of our exploration day?
So you got here at the evening, the beginning of the evening, so it's dark.
Good.
You'll
That's
probably have to rest before you delve into it anyway.
exactly what I wanted. It's
Are you gonna
all
kill them?
coming together. No, I'm going to get a new talent.
Oh, okay.
And I will be immune.
To fear.
Yes.
Good call.
That way, when one of you goes unconscious, I can use magic on you, hopefully.
All right. So, when we last left you guys, you had found the entrance to the Vale of the Dead. But it was the evening quarter day, and it was dark, like the sun had just set. You're with your dwarven company led by Oralda and her followers, Yurik, Gurik, Fognog, Yognog, Dodabur, and Jennifer.
Oh, I didn't know that Jennifer's name rhymed with something. Huh.
Jennifer? What's it right? What talk about?
Say the names again.
Oh, Oralda, and then there was Yurik, Gurik, Fognog, Yognog, Dodabur, and Jennifer.
Oh, I didn't hear the
Oh.
So I thought it was like it was Dodabur and Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
This is my
I got that.
Dodabur, Jennifer.
Danger it, Madeline.
Danger it, Madeline.
Okay. This episode is going to be a nightmare.
Oh, man. I don't envy y'all to edit
Have
this.
fun editing this.
No. Okay. What do you want to do?
I would like to make camp, please.
We're all to make goddamn camp. It has been 37 minutes.
Oh, no, really?
We've talked about nothing.
It's going to be the worst editing.
We did an intro, and then
3 times.
2 or 3 times I recapped, and now we're doing this. It's taken us 37 minutes to pick up where we left off last time.
40 minutes.
It's halfway through what we normally record for a total episode. So for the love of God, did you make camp?
Yes, I had
3
3
successes
successes.
Okay.
on 5 dice.
I sincerely hope the audience has not had to listen for 37
For
minutes.
300 years!
Hey, listen, audience, if you're ever thinking about making a podcast, this is the
Don't.
kind of stuff you got to go through.
Just don't. It's not worth it.
And by you, I mean Derek.
We are not.
Oh, Jesus.
and Drow.
I'm not strong enough. You've made camp. Congratulations. What else do you want to do?
Go night-night.
You find a spot to set up with all the dwarves. It's big enough for all of you in this mountain area, not too far from the entrance. It's dark outside. What want do?
Set up a rotation for watch and start sleeping.
Preferably with at least one of each group doing the watching.
Or at least one of ours each time.
Yes.
I don't care about them.
All right. Because of how many people there are, this should be no problem, especially if you sleep in a little bit. So that's totally fine. You get through the night, no problem. It's colder up here and very windy in the mountains.
Going to spend my experience to buy a talent or rank up a talent.
What are
What'd
you
you
going to
buy?
get?
I am going to make Fearless rank 3 for 9 XP points, which means I am immune to fear attacks.
Did you already have rank 2?
I had rank 2, yes.
Wow.
I got that last time we played.
That's right, because you were pissed off about the fear attack from the ghost?
Yes. No, it was from the demon, because the demon almost wiped us out.
That's right.
And we were all one away from being broken.
You were like,
all
no.
at the same time.
No more of that. All right. Well, that's a good call. Does anyone else spending XP? No.
Banking.
Okay. I'm about to say at this point it comes and goes in turns because of how much you need for things. Okay. Well, Rolk is going to spend his XP alone.
No!
I still feel guilty for leaving him.
I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked it up a whole lot, but while we're gone, I was wondering if we could have Rolk make a quarry, because it's a single day job.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, a quarry is super simple. The only if about it is we don't know if you'd have the right tools. I think you'd like a shovel or a pickaxe.
Okay.
We could worry about that later, but I wanted to mention it now so that we could remember to talk about it later.
I don't have a shovel. I can't do anything.
Rolk by himself. Oh, I don't have a shovel.
I don't have a shovel.
Looks like I'm day drinking again.
We come back and find Rolk dead of alcohol blood poisoning.
The place is immaculate and clean, except for the beer cans lying around.
It's just an igloo made out of beer cans.
He's like, look, I built a house.
Guys, I almost died. I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, I was going crazy. You're not leaving again, are you?
I'm almost out of beer. Looks over and he's got 24 dozen cases.
Have you
What
seen
was
the
that? Is it the
Simpsons?
BL Yum?
What?
What?
The platinum thing?
Oh, the BL Nums.
Nums.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
From
Glass cannon references. No, I was thinking about the Simpsons. Have you seen those like with Homer drinking the beer cans and throwing them behind him, and like they're making things, trying to get rid of them? Yeah, that's Rolk right now. Okay, so you wake up the next morning. You see in the early morning sunlight the sun shining on this entrance. Why don't I read the Flavor text for where you are again? The legends hinted of ancient temple ruins and imposing tombs of kings, but instead you reach a stinking wound that delves into the guts of the wilderness itself. There is no majesty here, no monuments, only ragged rocks, carelessly chopped stumps, and half-devoured cadavers of animals that came here by chance. Where's the history? Where's the giant who was supposed to guard the Temple of Silence? Who would even fit into these cramped canyons? And that's when you catch a glimpse of an ancient marble archway draped in greenery. You have found the site. Aralda's just like, oh, bless me, that looks like it. Have I ever seen anything? Look at the marble work on that.
It sure does look impressive, if not a bit foreboding.
Your mum's foreboding.
Yeah, our mom's foreboding. Fight
Now.
My mom's really scary.
My mom's an upstanding lady.
Khalid just kind of like grins.
Wait, which one?
Both. I've got more than two, actually.
What?
What?
Are you a collector of mothers?
Coon, how many fathers do you have?
It depends on who looks at me.
You know what? Fair enough. Truman will slightly turn away. Yes, it's about what I expected.
Khalid begins to wonder if being called Cahoon's mom is actually a compliment.
I only choose upstanding individuals.
Depends on who's looking at me.
Khalid suddenly stands up because she was sitting.
That's funny. That's good. That's good. That's a good pun. That was a great joke.
So is it like a single entrance to a hold, let me take a look, because ancient marble. So is it like a temple, or is it like a group of buildings, or do we need to get closer to find out? Because so far we've only seen, and I quote, a glimpse of ancient marble.
Yeah, so basically, to kind of describe where you are, you're going through these like really sharp cut valleys in the mountains as they get higher and higher. And in one of them, you keep looking for the Vale of the Dead, and you found, one that is like, this couldn't possibly it. This looks like just a stinking wound, as the text said. But at the bottom of it, you find this marble archway. It's like a tunnel.
Okay. Is it swampy here?
No.
Or is it just, okay.
Yeah, you're in the mountains, even if you are in like a sharp cut valley.
Well, I suppose the beginning of a new day. Oh yes, we should
you should roll for
our
your
food and water.
Food and water, yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Woogie, woogie,
Exciting.
Oh, you did the right amount of woogie.
Uh-oh.
I got
my food. Oh, it already decreased by itself. Oh, that's so nice.
Wow, look at that. Nice
I
foundry.
lost nothing.
Good.
Damn.
All right, so the only one who lost anything was Dreamin' on food.
Dreamin' eats too much.
Sucks
You
to
eat
suck.
too much.
Dreamin' eats Rolk's portion, sneeze, snorf.
And Miss Rolk eats his meat.
So, are you going to go through the tunnel?
meat out of your mouth.
I draw
What
my
did you say,
bow
Derek?
Are you going to move through the tunnel?
and get ready to go.
Are we going to stick together? What was the dwarf's name?
Oralda.
Oralda. Explore together?
I suppose. I see no reason why not.
Yes, safety in numbers, isn't that right?
Aye.
All right, let's go.
So you make your way through this tunnel, and it goes up and winds through the mountain. It's not terribly long, but then it opens up into this valley that you wouldn't have even imagined existed, just like gauging the landscape as you've been traveling through it. A fresh stench mars the pastoral impression of the canyon. Beyond the fallen watchtower lies another one, primitively hewn from fresh, debarked timber, around which filth has amassed.
How dare they debark it?
I liked that one.
Ooh, I lost my train of thought.
Just start reading again.
All right, so you basically come out into this canyon, this grassy canyon, and you see this crumbled watchtower and then a newer looking one made of like fresh wood. A fresh stench mars the pastoral impression of the canyon. Beyond the fallen watchtower lies another one, primitively hewn from fresh, debarked timber, around which filth has amassed.
What type of filth?
The remains of slaughtered animals, fruit peel, and offal.
Offal?
Yes, Offal. Crude ladders descend into a ravine. Clamoring voices can be heard from below, possibly a song of some sort. The light of campfires flickers in the deep.
Wait, there's voices.
There's people here or something here.
Crap!
Things that
Offal,
eat.
the entrails and eternal organs
didn't know
of
that?
animal used as food. Why would I know that?
Oh, so
Because
like,
it's awful and it's awful.
Why don't I take you guys to the map?
it sounds like this place smells bad.
It smells terrible.
I crinkle my nose.
Are you guys ready for some more official artwork?
Stinky.
Artwork.
Stinky smell.
Artwork. Give me that good. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
That's
beautiful.
the broken watchtower. And that's the new. Do we run into orcs? I wonder if these are orcs, or are they the small people that aren't hobbits?
Halflings.
My heart says
No, the-
whimpers.
Goblins.
The whiners.
Whiners.
The
whiners.
Whimper.
Whimper.
The wieners.
So when you come through and the smell hits your nostrils, Oralda's just like, oh, bad smell that.
Big
Who is
stinky
here?
smell.
Do you smell hooch?
I don't know who hooches.
It's alcohol.
Khalid takes out her dried flour and sticks it under her nose.
If only we had our alcohol expert here. He could tell us.
I will always be with you.
Looks up to the sky. Somewhere out there.
Rock's face in the cloud.
Remember who you are.
How many,
Remember to give me a dream.
how many songs can we sing at one time?
Make sure it's only 8 seconds.
This one's for you, Rock.
Okay, so the artwork is really awesome. I like the color.
Are you
And that
pantomiming
tower.
drinking, Jacob?
That tower is cool.
But the tower, like, there's ruined tower. I'll ping it right here that you can see on your way through the canyon, and then the tower that you see is just this cobbled together piece of crap with trash around it.
Can we examine the tower?
Yeah, can we
Or does it look like it'll fall apart if we get too close?
Sure.
All right, I want to examine the tower.
And I would like to check for tracks to see what type of things go through here.
Okay.
Do I perchance smell my fox?
You do not.
No.
Make me a survival roll, dreaming, to look for tracks.
Foxless land.
Normally, that would make Cahoon happy.
Survival. It's 5 dice, and I got 1 success.
One success. You look for tracks. You don't see any sort of animal prints, but you do see some tracks. There looks like there was horse hooves that have come through here recently, like riders.
Oh.
Maybe a few days ago.
Do I see any boot prints or shoe imprints?
Maybe a few.
But there's nothing I can tell from them because they're shoes, right?
Yeah.
Dreamin will say, whoever's come through here, they use footwear. They have horses.
Yeah, the horse tracks, you can't tell if, like, where they went because there's a, let me reveal it for you a little bit here.
Do they go all which way?
Every which direction. So there's like a cliff edge right here, right?
Yes.
They don't go down there because there's nowhere for them to go. So maybe they went back or something, but there are boot prints going down. However, as you approach the watchtower...
Yeah, I was about to ask, what do I see when I go through the tower?
You don't see anything except just the trash pile of like fruit peels and like animal carcasses and whatnot. But you hear loud snoring.
In the tower?
Is this an ogre?
Do I hear it at the top or the bottom?
The top.
This is the put together tower.
Yes.
Also, I've started looking over at Derek whenever he voices unknown quantities, because usually if he is voicing an orc, he will stick two of his fingers in his mouth to represent the tusks so that he has to talk around them.
Yes. It works wonders.
So I hear this snoring. I signal to my group, put up a hand behind me, and assuming that there's like a ladder or a ramp,
Yeah.
I test my weight on it.
So one thing you notice before you start approaching the tower proper, you see up in the top of it, you can't see any person, but you see some shiny metal thing hanging from the top. Not sure what it is though. Like,
What does it look like?
it's like hanging in the frame. You can't really tell.
Is a bell?
It kind of looks like a bell, but not exactly. It's not shaped like a bell. It's like hanging like a bell would, but it's not shaped like a bell. You can't really make it out from down here.
Interesting.
Dreamin will wave at
Believe.
Callie,
Hold on, watch up there.
and he'll wave her back.
Yeah.
But what happens? I didn't like go up it. I just tested my weight on the ladder or ramp. Did it hold?
Yeah, sure. So,
Not that one that's going down the cavern. I mean, like to get up the tower.
yeah, to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look at it, and you think it'll hold you. However, if you're going to ascend, I'm going to need a stealth check.
No, I didn't want to ascend. I just wanted to like assess if it would hold me.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, it would definitely hold you because
Okay.
it looks like there's a person up there of some sort that got up there, so it would hold you.
Now that I know
Yeah.
it'll hold me, I'll go back because Cahoon is more stealthy.
Okay.
All right.
Cahoon, I think you're up.
There's something sleeping up there.
And if you can, there's something shiny up there. If you could grab that, you should. It looks like it could be an alarm device.
Don't take it.
Has very good hearing. Good thing he's sleeping.
I want to
I'm going in.
stay down at the bottom with my bow like trained up.
Okay. Make me that stealth roll, Cahoon.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at all them.
Oh,
no.
Push.
That's like 8 dice.
Hey.
No, I
Dice,
don't know.
there's a lot of dice, but no successes.
Can I use my
Pride
should I just try to push it first?
That is up to you.
is your choice.
I will push it first. Can I use my pride after?
If you use your pride, do you have to take the banes?
No, you don't. But like, it's not clear if you can use your pride after pushing.
I mean,
That's
it
up
just
to you,
says
good
after
sir.
a failure, right?
Once per game session, you can activate your pride when you fail a skill roll or in a situation where your pride is relevant. So yeah, you can push it. There's nothing about it. So you can choose to use your pride if you fail the roll on the push. The limit is just once per session.
Okay. Oh God, nothing.
Oh no!
6 dice.
Oh,
Nothing.
nothing on the push.
All right.
At
are you
least
gonna
there were
activate
no
your pride?
more banes.
Yeah.
All right,
go ahead
roll
and
me
do
a
that.
d12. Boy, I hope you don't fail this because
Yeah.
then you'll lose the pride.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I almost rolled 1d 320.
For 3D100.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's a 2 on a D12, which is not a success. So you've
Arthur's
already
lost pride.
taken 2 damage to your agility. You do get 2 willpower, but yeah, you lose your pride. You're gonna have to play one session without it, and then you can pick a new pride. So that's the session after this. They'll start episode 23.
Yes.
Okay. Woof.
I'm gonna erase my pride.
Oh,
The arms of the angels.
So
stealth away from here.
So what happens is you start climbing the ladder, and it's very rickety. It's holding you, but certain parts are not as well held up as others. And you break some rungs off and like slip a little bit and hit the side of the wall. And you look up because you hear stirring, and you see an orc. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's got greasy long hair, and he has like one of those horned helms, but one horn's gone and the other one's turned sideways halfway down his head. And he looks at you. He's got a little bit of like vomit stain around the edge of his mouth. You smell strong alcohol smell. And he's like, "Oh God, there's intruders! 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 Oh God." And he's trying to stand up. What do you do?
Am I up next to him?
No, you're halfway up the ladder.
Can I shoot?
You don't exactly see him because he's kind of on the floor trying to get up
I
right
will
now.
keep going. This time without caring about the stealth.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you get up there,
Grab the bell.
and you're able to get up there, but he's already on because of this. He's been alerted. He's already on his feet, and he grabs like a hammer and starts beating on this what you thought was a bell, but you look and it's just like the shoe from a set of full plate armor.
Oh my goodness.
And he goes, tank, 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 tank. And now that you can see down, let me reveal what you see in the valley below you.
Oh boy.
Oh no. I can see the mouse moving. So much tension.
Let me read some flavor text for you. Can you see it now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Smoke, hooch frume. God fucking damn it. Smoke, hooch fumes.
Hooch fuel!
A hooch fumes and the smell from a generous. Smoke.
How'd you get up there?
I don't know.
Can you curse somewhere?
Sorry. Criken animated video referencing. Smoke, hooch fumes. God, I fucking hate that word.
Hooch fuel!
And smells from the latrine rise up around you to the sounds of laughter, song, and clatter as you descend the crude ladders, or in your case, look down. They lead down into a mountain pass where a couple of faltering campfires impart a faint light. A couple of orcs lie on the ground sleeping, whilst others stumble around it.
And by a couple, did you say Criken animated?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll show it to you later.
I love Criken.
You should know that when I read hooch fumes, I read it like you did.
Hooch fumes. Anyway, I need to stop. I need to hop off this train. So you see all this basically down there, and as he's ringing the bell, they all start like
Slamming the foot.
stumbling, and he's beating this plate armored foot, and they're all like stumbling, trying to get their stuff together. And he draws a sword at you, and he's like, "Get back, intruders!"
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is this foot an actual part of something, or did you put that in there to mock us for our foot injuries?
Oh no, it's actually part of the thing.
Of course it
This
is.
game knows.
Disgusting.
I
Sorry.
didn't know that Quentin Tarantino
I was
came up with this.
just about to say it.
Then be faster about it.
No, I'm slow.
Do we get to
Yeah, you
draw
are.
initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
How many orcs are down there that we can see if we peek over the edge?
You see at least 10.
Oh, okay. That's fewer than the slavers.
They are orcs, but they are drunk.
I mean, the orcs in this are
But
they're just humans.
what are the
Or
ladders
elves
made of?
Or dwarves.
The ladders, they're made of wood. You can
Are
climb
they
down them.
attached?
No.
Couldn't I just knock the top ladder down and they couldn't get to us?
You could,
But then we couldn't.
but you couldn't get down either.
But we just go back through the tunnel.
But we need to get down.
Do we?
Look, there's a temple down there.
We've got rope.
That's
Yeah,
probably
we have
where want-
rope.
Oh, fair.
There is. You would notice.
I
I'm
can
not
shoot
sure
them like fish in a barrel.
if it popped up during the flavor text, but you do see another like marble tunnel entrance in the map right
we
there.
could wait. Okay, we could wait till they get to the top ladder and then shove it over while they're climbing up it.
Yeah. And I'll shoot them from above.
Jacob is nodding
Death from above.
enthusiastically. Okay. But what are you going to do with this one? He's got his helmet on sideways still, smells of hooch, waving his scimitar at you.
Push him off the tower so he falls to his death.
If you just climb down the ladder, he would try to climb down after you and probably just fall to his death.
Am I taller than this guy?
Oh, yeah. Get out of there! Intruders!
Listen here and listen good, little man.
What?
I hurt my feet getting up here. So you're gonna sit down, you're gonna shut up, or else I'm gonna make you look like all that bullshit that you left on the ground.
He looks over at the ground. He looks down, like off the thing.
And then I
now-
push him.
Oh, now Kali, you can see him.
Oh.
Focus
Can I
head
shoot
out.
him?
And he vomits.
I push him.
He does not vomit on me, does he?
I really want to say
We're
make a
not that
roll,
close. We went away.
but I'm not gonna.
Oh,
so,
thank goodness.
why don't you make? What is it to like grapple? Is it a melee roll?
Yes, it like all just ends up being melee rolls.
All right, make a melee roll. You can't use rust bite, obviously, if you're going to push him.
Well, actually, isn't
Ooh.
there not a push action?
6 dice,
You're
1
right.
success.
Go check that for me real quick.
Looking
Sorry.
through the book, turning pages. You try to push your enemy to the ground. Roll melee. A weapon with the hook feature or shield can be used if your opponent has higher strength than you. 2 successes are required to succeed. Otherwise, 1 is enough. If the attack is successful, your opponent falls to the ground and is prone. Any additional successes have no effect. They
So-
can attempt to dodge.
Okay, so what is your strength, Cahoon?
4.
Okay, he has the same strength as you, so 1 success will be enough. He's going to attempt to dodge.
He's drunk. Should he get a...
Ho ho.
Mechanically, it doesn't really have an effect, unfortunately.
A -1?
I mean, like, from the book, it doesn't say adjust them at all,
Oh, okay.
for drunken state at least.
All right.
Unfortunately, I would give it to you, though, but...
He's also leaning over and in the action of throwing up.
He would give it to you, but he doesn't want to.
Just roll and fail already so Cahoon can succeed.
Okay, so, sure, we can do a -1 if that's what you want to do.
He's in the action of throwing up.
Hanging over the side.
Here we go. Let's roll. Hey, I got 1 success.
Boo.
Boo.
I gave it a -1. What can I say?
Boo.
So what happens is you go to push him, but he is like leaning over, and then he goes to throw up and like ducks his head down, and you miss and just kind of shove him, and he stumbles. What I will give you is he falls to the ground in the tower. What do you want to do?
Push him again.
Push him, but he's on the ground.
Yeah, then I'll kick him.
Kick him while he's down.
But I mean, there's like a railing. It's not like he's just going to roll off.
I will kick him through it.
Roll off.
Okay.
Kick him for damage.
Why don't you make me another... I guess this would just be another melee roll?
Wouldn't it be unarmed strike?
Yeah, but you probably make it where they'd have to have more successes in order for it to work because of the railing or whatnot.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd need 2 successes for that, but he wouldn't get a chance to resist the thing.
But Drow
There's
just
2
rolled 2
successes.
successes on 6 dice.
Okay.
It's Drow's turn to end your fight before it starts. Boom!
He starts to stand up again, and you pick him up and then throw him off. And he falls on the ladder / cliff side of this tower down, and then splats, and his helmet comes off of his head and tink, 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 tink falls down. And you hear a commotion come up from the orcs on the ground. What are you guys going to do?
Wait, did
Cahoon,
his
that was beautiful.
helmet go down to the orc camp?
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, they already knew we were here.
Yeah.
All right, people, time for planning. Do we wait or do we run?
Destroy the ladder.
Well, okay. Dreamin will go up to the ladder and he
Or
will
pull
wait.
it up.
He'll do what?
He's gonna wait.
He's gonna wait.
Yeah, he's gonna wait till they get on the ladder and then shove it over down into the
And
valley.
I'll ready my bow in case if only one makes it there
Why?
at first.
Why should we do the fighting when we can let gravity do the fighting for us?
Okay.
Gravity falls. Ha, ha, ha.
They don't look like they're coming up the ladder.
Oh,
I will lean over the edge and yell down to them. Do I think that they'd be able to hear me?
No, not really. It's very distant.
Bark! Bark! Bark!
well, let me see what magic I have.
It's at least especially from the height of the tower. It's at least 50 meters, if not like over 100 down. I'm not really good
And
with the distance on the map.
Can I shoot an arrow down there to try and get their attention?
You'll be shooting at least long.
I'll just go down.
Down to the bottom?
I'll go down to the midway one. There's 4 sections. I'll go down to the midway one.
So down 2.
Yeah.
I can shoot at short or long range with no penalties.
Okay, but I mean, like, it would be long if they're standing close to the bottom of those
Oh,
cliffs.
okay.
They could easily back up and be out of long range.
I will go with Cahoon halfway down.
Okay.
Callie,
I'm going to go down at least one so that I can get in range to shoot.
Rhoda is like looking for you guys for like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
we're going.
Okay.
We fight.
It's time to get spicy.
You go down 1 or how many? 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Go down to the middle one.
I follow Cahoon.
And
to
I'm
the
going
middle
down one.
Okay. They look up at you. What do you say?
one. You're stupid.
That's it?
Trying to think, what can I do to make a bunch of rowdy drunk orcs angry?
Come
And
closer
it
so I can
really
shoot.
shouldn't take much.
I got it.
Hello,
You should know this
Pisspants.
from experience. Pee on them.
Cahoon, lift your leg.
Surrender. You're weak and we will kill you.
Wow, that sounded like you had so much conviction.
He doesn't. I mean, I'm confident we could take him, but it's still up like 10 people down there.
Please, just right above you, shouts down, I'm ready for plan B.
What's plan B?
Kill them all.
Same thing it always is.
That's I thought that was plan A.
Cahoon will speak up.
All right.
Hello, trash. I am Cahoon, the ruthless, wielder of Rustblade. Stand down, lower your weapons, present yourselves with humility, and maybe I will not quench the grass with your blood.
Cahoon, that was very poetic.
Poetry.
But they're drunk, so I'm afraid some of it may have went over their heads.
I didn't use too many big words.
Oh, you used quench.
That's a single syllable.
It doesn't matter about the syllables.
It was lovely.
A slightly shorter but very well armored orc carrying a shield steps up and points his scimitar at Cahoon as he says this.
You leave, or Harona will gut you like the little pup you are. You killed Zug for no good reason.
Who's Zog?
The dead orc you pushed off the top of the tower, you cretins.
Oh,
He
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
dead when I pushed him.
Defense.
I
What?
thought
You pushed him and now he's dead.
Hey,
thought
have
Zog
I been
was-
talking to him for a little while now?
No,
Damn
not
it.
for that purpose.
I thought Zog was the guy who was killing the Spider Queen.
No, this
Zug.
is Zug.
Oh, that's Zug. Oh,
No,
you know
this is
Zug.
Zug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
XUGG.
We did nothing to provoke you and you pushed him to his death.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think that means I'm fucking insane, asshole?
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what? He has actually got a kind of point. They didn't attack us.
Plan B.
We're the bad guys.
We always have been, Dad.
We have not always been the bad guys.
If
More
you-
often than not, we're the good guys.
Take one more step down and we'll be on you.
Step up to me if you're not a little piss pants.
Ooh. And Dreamin' will go, oh! Are you going to take that?
Harona will strike one deal with you. Black Fur. Fight one-on-one. Winner gets the Vale. Loser pisses his pants and leaves.
I'm interested to see what you look like when you die, prey.
Okay, so he'll start making his way up to you. Are you guys going to let him come up and fight?
Cahoon, I'll follow your lead here. You're the one who was challenged.
I'm gonna spend 2 willpower and make this guy my prey.
Okay.
Cahoon, I only have 1 willpower left. Would you like me to fix your feet so that you could dodge better in combat?
Yeah. Thank you.
Dreamin will do that. So I'm going to spend 2 willpower, cast Healing Hands, I do believe.
Okay, time to go to the combat tracker.
I should note, Kali has absolutely no intention of watching Cahoon die in this fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that's 2 mishaps.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So as I was getting the combat chart ready, you rolled to cast Healing Hands. It's power level 2, but you got a mishap.
Ooh, mishaps.
Does that still heal?
It's just one.
Unless a very specific thing happens.
Unless you get
It's just
dragged
one
to hell?
mishap, right?
I mean, it depends on. I think so. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to roll it twice.
No. There is a very specific mishap that could cause it to hurt you or me.
All right.
But if it's not that, then it will not hurt you. It'll just something bad will happen,
Let's
and you'll also be healed.
roll on the magic mishap table.
Oh, who would have known magic is a bit risky?
So he's climbing up the ladder to come see you right now. Oh boy. Ooh. Your spell drains your energy, inflicting 1 point of damage to agility.
Oh, that's fair. I'll take. I can take agility.
There's
you
a lot worse on there, isn't
You
there?
cast this. Oh yeah, there's a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yes, you cast the spell and it saps your energy. You just feel exhausted almost after casting it. Let me put big bad boy Hirolo out here on the field. In this corner, we got Cahoon. In this corner, we have Hirolo.
Hold on 1 second, Orolo. I'd like to talk about the terms of this deal.
We've already discussed him.
But if we beat you, do you and your people leave?
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty clear.
If you beat us, are you going to try to slaughter the rest of us after you beat Cahoon if you do that?
Well, I thought you would leave because that's part of the
Oh,
deal.
no, I just wanted to make sure, because, you guys have a reputation for being merciless, and I didn't want to assume anything. I
That's
just
a
wanted to
little-
make sure.
Don't be racist.
Well, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure you weren't going to try to kill us.
I mean, there's only one person here who's been killing without cause, and that's me.
Well, that's fair, but...
Except for Kali quietly staying in the background, bow ready to shoot this guy like a porcupine if you die.
Yeah, boy, this is going to be interesting, actually. Okay, so let's draw initiative cards.
Is it just you and me, Derek?
No, we're all going to draw.
Yeah, because if he tries to hurt you real bad, we're going to step in. I don't care.
Kali's not going to stop from lighting him up like a porcupine Christmas
Dreamin's
tree.
not honorable.
Yeah, Kali doesn't have honor in that sense.
He'll let this play out, but not to mention
There is no plan
if he
A.
happens to break you and kill you, Dreamin's not going to let him get away either.
It's just plan B, shoot them all. But she'd enjoy watching Cahoon eviscerate him.
This also gives us a chance to get you the best initiative you could possibly get. You got what?
No, you don't want mine. For once,
It's
I
okay.
get a poor initiative.
They won't need it.
Good.
What?
Okay, let's get ready to rumble. I got a 4.
I got a 1.
Oh, Jacob.
Fortune favors.
I have a 5.
Cat.
8.
Alrighty.
I don't need it though.
Okay, in this corner we got Cahoon, in this corner we got Hirolo. Why don't you go ahead and act Cahoon? You are both at arm's reach. He comes up to you. I will say, one thing you notice, when he gets up there, he has foam around his fangs. It's like kind of green, frothy foam. It looks like he's just
What?
pissed.
Are you doping?
No.
You got foam around your mouth. That looks like steroids to me.
Make a lore check.
Uh-oh. I was just joking, but will do.
He's got rabies.
3 dice, none of them.
You have no idea what's up.
I could.
No.
He's my prey with 2 willpower, so I'm just going to add 2 to melee.
Slaughter him. Slaughter him. Slaughter.
Oh.
Oh.
That was like, I think 11 dice.
Well, all right, 2 successes
I wanna
on
push.
such dice. Go ahead and do that.
I got to 10 before it disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, 1 bane, but you got it up to 3 successes.
And it's applied to Rustbite, who doesn't take it.
Take that.
So what he's going to do is spend his fast action to parry with his shield. And he is
Boy.
not drunk, very specifically.
Callie, be prepared to
All right,
take
so
action if we need to.
2 successes on the parry with the shield. Now he has armor, but Rustbite ignores the first 3 points, right?
Think so?
Okay, so it'll ignore the first 3 successes in armor. So let me roll his armor real quick.
Hey, are the dwarves down here with us?
No. I mean, they're up the top of the cliff.
Ah.
Oh, okay. So I did get 3 successes on the armor. But you'll ignore that,
Oh.
right? That's how Rustbite works,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
Rustbite ignore armor?
The first 3 points of metal armor.
Nice.
That's sweet.
So that's 1 point of damage to his strength, but it is now his turn.
That's not good.
He is going to...
Wait, hold on. If it ignores 3 of them, why didn't it all go
Parry.
through?
It did. He
Oh.
parried the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that.
Yeah. He is going to make a melee roll, and he is not going to swing his sword at you. He's going to try and bite you.
Oh.
He's poisoned his fangs.
And
You.
he is going to push this. 1 success. Do you have armor?
I have armor.
Go ahead, roll your armor then.
It's been a while
I
since
also
we had
have
a right
Defender.
proper combat.
Oh, do you want to parry with your shield?
I'll use my free parry, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You've got this, Cahoon.
Oh,
Oh,
Cahoon
yes.
has it.
All right, so that's 2 successes
7
on the
dice.
shield on 7 dice. Yeah, so he like bites into your shield but does not get through. Or you bash your shield against his face, something like that. So next would be Dreamin',
I pass.
Cat,
Oh, wait.
or Kali.
Could I do another lore check?
No.
I didn't think so. All right.
Anything?
Actually, I'm sorry. I would like to go to the edge, away from the combat, and make sure no other orcs are sneaking their way up.
Doesn't look like it.
Awesome.
Some of them are still putting pants on. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back around. Cahoon, it's your
Oh,
turn.
no, I didn't get to do my turn.
Or what do you want to do?
I quietly keep stuff ready, and I shout down, "Eviscerate him!"
Okay.
Also, quick question.
Yeah.
Can I roll? He's got a sword.
Yeah.
Can I roll lore? Because for all, I would think that your sword would do more damage than your teeth.
Sure. Go
Okay.
ahead and make a low roll.
I get a success on my 4 dice.
Okay,
Nice.
so you've heard that certain orcs, specifically the Asir tribe, have a poisonous bite. It can be hallucinogenic.
Oh.
And you think that this might be that.
Oh.
Cahoon, it's poison.
So let's go to round 2. Cahoon, it's your turn.
All right.
So many dice.
2 successes.
2 successes. You gonna
Oh,
push?
that could break me in 1.
Did you get Banes?
If I got Banes, that could break me in 1.
Yeah.
What's your strength at? It should still
Cahoon took
be a-
strength damage from the last push.
Oh no,
I
that was
didn't.
gear. Oh no, wait, I'm
Oh,
looking
that
at
was
the wrong.
gear.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, sorry.
My
So-
strength is 4.
So you're still at full. You're right. It could break you in one go, but it would also be like a hell of a roll to break you in one go. But it's ultimately up. It's up to you.
Sure. Let's see what happens.
Oh, good. Not as good.
Jacob! Oh, Jacob, you almost jinxed it.
1
So-
damage to strength, and 2 of it was to Rustbite.
Yeah.
That's another willpower, though.
And Rustbite doesn't break like that because it's magic.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 successes total. Let's go, and he's going to parry again with his shield.
Because he's too good at parrying.
2 successes on the parry, and then he has his armor, so he needs to get a lot of successes because of that. Not going to do it, so that will mean I take it down to, I'll take 2 points of damage, I think, because the 1 will get through.
Cahoon.
He's not doing great,
Cahoon.
Watch for the poison.
so he's going to go for the bite one more time,
Bite him back.
and he's going to push.
Bite him on the ear. Dominance.
Oh, I think I got a Bane.
Yeah.
Was it enough to wipe you out?
No.
Oh, dang it.
No. 2 successes. What you gonna do?
I'll try to parry, and then if that doesn't work, I'll dodge. And then if that doesn't work, I've got armor.
Can you parry and dodge in the same?
Don't know.
Fast footwork.
I'll
I get a free one.
Well, I don't know if there is a rule against like doing both in a turn, but hey,
I got a success.
1 success. So then roll your armor.
Okay.
1 success on the shield will block at least 1 point of damage. Ooh, no successes on the chainmail. Okay, so he bites you. You tell him
I want to try to dodge.
I don't think you can do both though, because
it doesn't make sense that you could parry and dodge at the same attack. You should only be limited to 1. I think. Hold on, let me.
Because they're completely different. Like blocking something is not the same as ducking out of the way.
But you could block like I would catch in softball with your arm way out there while you pull to the side. Try not to get hit by the ball because you're terrified. Just the visuals of this fight. Like, they're hitting, but they're skilled enough that they keep parrying off or shielding off bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, it's also like in the descriptions, you throw yourself out of the way of your opponent's attack.
Yeah.
You can't like block and throw yourself out of the way.
Yeah.
Because if you're blocking and throwing yourself out of the way, you're not actually blocking, you're just throwing yourself out of the way.
Yeah.
And
then
stuff
I would have
like
just
that.
dodged. I'm better at that.
Well, I mean, we've already rolled. He's only got 1 strength left. So you're only going to take 1 point of damage from the bite. What I need you to make now is an endurance roll, which I believe is strength-based.
Yes.
Make me an endurance roll. Well, I roll the potency here.
Oh, it's the defender must declare if they're going to dodge or parry
Okay.
before you roll your attack.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Okay, so no failure on the endurance. Okay, 1d3 plus 2. I'm rolling the potency here. And it has potency 4.
What's that mean?
So, you take the full effect from hallucinogenic poison.
Oh,
Bad trip.
what does it mean?
What does it mean? Full effect. You take 1 point of damage to empathy each round until you are broken. If you drink an antidote in time, the effect of the poison is halted. So, you're going to take a point of damage to your empathy this round, and you'll continue to do so until you get broken.
Okay.
But that's his turn. It's back again to a new round unless Dreamin' or Kali want to act.
Dreamin' has nothing that he can do.
And
Except cheer for
Cahoon's
Cahoon.
not down. I don't know what this poison has done to him. I'm just ready to shoot when I need to.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, or do what you want to do, Cahoon.
I'm going to spend another willpower.
Okay. You increase your hunting instincts?
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's how you roll so many dice.
Yeah.
Clever dog.
Clever bark. Okay.
Ooh.
2 successes on the rust bite. You want to push? Like I said, he only has 1 strength left, and he is pretty bloodied. However, do remember, if you kill him with rust bite,
I take another empathy.
I know.
Does Cahoon get to roll for endurance every round there's poison, or is it once and then you just suffer from it?
I have poison pulled up right here. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, hold on. Before you take the empathy damage, I did the poison wrong. You failed your endurance roll, but it's supposed to be contested. So I rolled the potency. So that's 4. I have to roll that many dice, and if I get more successes than you, then you're affected by it. Okay. So let me roll that, because you may only take the limited effect. All right, see, I rolled no successes, so you'll just take the limited effect. So you still keep that 1 point of damage to empathy, but you don't take any more.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, looking up the rules is the best thing ever.
I had it pulled up. I just forgot
Rules
that.
lawyering.
Yeah.
So I'll just stick with what's happened.
Okay. The roll you got then, not
Yeah.
going to push rush bite. So that'll be 2 successes that he's working against. He's going to try and parry one more time, but it's harder and harder as he loses strength.
6 dice.
So he's
No
going to
success.
push this, but if he gets a bane, he'll be broken.
Have you been keeping up with Bane's on his armor as well?
And
It does it
that's a
automatically.
bane.
Okay.
But I think it's on his gear.
It's on his gear.
Yeah, his shield is literally broken by this attack because damage gets through, and he got a bane on the gear.
But it's also only 1.
Yeah, it's only 1. Now we roll his armor.
So Rustbite goes through his shield.
Not enough successes to beat Rustbite. You go through his shield and you cut through his armor and chop him down. I'm going to roll on the critical injury table since he's named.
Yeah. Got him. Cahoon. Cahoon. Cahoon.
Slashed eye.
Oh, you're going to leave him scarred.
All right.
Dang, I sound dark, but that's really cool.
Let's see what this does. It is not lethal. -2 to marksmanship and scouting. Healing time, 8 days. Interesting. All right, so you slash through his shield. You break it in half.
I
or in
slash
twain.
through his shield. It snaps off. The sword continues to go. Cuts deeply into his helmet, leaving like a gash, which is the
slash.
damage to his armor.
Yeah.
And it cuts into his eye. It's probably still embedded in there. And Cahoon keeps pushing forward, probably driving this guy towards the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Piss your pants."
He pisses his pants.
Intentionally or unintentionally?
And he is broken and passes out on the ground.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll leave it up to imagination. But he is now broken. He won't die, it looks like. But the orcs start like gathering their things and freaking out. They're all half drunk as well. What do you guys do?
Dreamin will call up to the dwarves. Get out of the way, they're leaving. And if they mess with you, just give them a light shove off the cliff. They're drunk as hell.
I slowly put my bow down. I didn't need it.
You know, maybe it's a good thing Rolk didn't come with us. You probably would have got along with them way too well.
Far too well.
You would have been
Probably.
sad to see them go.
Yeah, he would have protested. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is they're drunk as hell. They gather their stuff. They don't even put out the campfires.
How many died trying to climb up all these ladders?
It's not so much that
Roll
they
for
die.
death.
It's just like
It takes them a while.
It takes them a long time. You're able to get down and just watch them, or maybe go back up and just watch them leave, one stumbling orc at a time. A couple of them do pick up and carry Hirolo out of there.
Hey, you! What were you doing here?
What?
What were you and your friends doing here?
Drinking.
And that's it?
Do I know you?
Did you pee out of a tree stand?
No.
Or then no?
Did you go by a castle recently?
Wow, word really spreads fast.
No, it's not Bill, is it?
Wait, Bill?
Oh God, you know my name.
Guys, it's Bill.
Oh, sorry, I'm leaving.
Okay, bye, Bill. Live a good life. Stay drunk.
Why do you guys always show up when people die?
Most of the time I kill them.
I was. He'll call another one. Did you guys ever go in there? And he'll point to the temple at the bottom.
Yeah?
Did you do anything in there?
Peace. No, the little masters live in the hole, good sir.
Oh, well, thank you. You keep going.
Orlo.
Which way do I go?
Up. You're going to heaven. You just have to climb there.
Oh. He makes his way.
What's his name again?
Hirolo.
Pray. Look at me with the eye you still have left.
He's like barely conscious.
Unconscious. I could try to, wake
He
him
can
up
still
for you.
hear.
Okay.
He just can't fight.
No, wait, he's actually not unconscious. Remember, strength means you can crawl away.
He
or
got
something.
a traumatic head injury. He's unconscious.
His tongue is sticking out and there's
He got a
X's over his
traumatic
eyes.
eye injury.
You described it as hitting him so hard that you broke through his shield and helmet and hit him in the face.
Just a little bit.
I'm going to call that a traumatic.
Just a little.
Just a little death.
A little bit of concussion. What's a little concussion between friends?
Fine. I'll slap him around until he wakes up.
Okay. And he's foggy.
You suck. You know that?
Wakes him up. You suck.
Remember, you take a point of damage to empathy from the
Yeah.
thing, so I think you're only
Is
at
that
one.
for killing or for breaking?
Breaking.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Rollo, you suck.
You suck.
I am the master of this region. You're going to go far, far away. And if I ever see you again, if I ever smell you again. I will eat you. Just actually eat you.
Cahoon, he can't be good for you.
Kali just kind of looks at Dream and whispers, "Do wolfkin eat
Hell if I know.
orcs?"
Sure, why not?
I
don't know.
whispering.
I'm not. We're probably far. We're at the bottom, remember?
This is the Legolas Aragorn conversation in Elvish. Then I will die as one of them.
In Elvish, do they eat orcs? Hell if I know.
Wait, does Dreamin speak like Elvish?
He was raised in an Elvish village.
Okay, I mean, this game doesn't really talk about languages, but
No.
Yeah.
I will say, so you're joined at the bottom by the dwarven group. A few of them look at like Cahoon, like, what the fuck?
Ah, he's awesome, isn't
What the
he?
fuck?
He kicks butt. Did you see he bit him with poison?
Not all of them look like they're
Impressed.
no, like warriors or people who fight. So like throwing a guy out of the tower and challenging an orc to one-on-one combat, they're like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
But Oralda herself is just like, well, you make short work of those folk. There's no good Seers. If it weren't you, they'd wiped out someone else eventually.
I've got people to protect, and a reputation will help.
Oh, you hear no criticism from me, I'll tell you that.
Cahoon has the strongest paws.
Now, I do think... what's the female dwarf's name again?
Oralda.
Arolda, you might be interested in knowing one of those hella drunk orcs informed me that inside that temple there were small people.
Oh, you think it might be the whiners, eh?
It might be.
Oh, aye. Well, that's interesting, eh?
I just told a grown man to piss himself, and he did.
It was amazing.
Cahoon, remember, don't be drunk on power.
Be drunk on beer.
Better than ale.
I suppose.
Disagree.
On the death of your enemies.
On the wind. I disagree.
Can I get reputation for that?
I don't know. We've given out a decent little bit of reputation, and it has been well earned. However, every time your reputation goes up, it has consequences. So the higher your reputation goes, the more I want to like be a little bit more guarded about what increases it.
I also look at it this way, that that plus this place we're about to explore, whenever we end it here and those dwarves separate from us, they're going to tell people, and the reputation that we get here is probably just like lumped together.
Yeah.
Like there was this wolfkin who absolutely kicked an orc chieftain's butt, and then we went to this temple and weird things happen and stuff like that.
The thing is, Bill.
Bill knows us.
But that could still be part of the same time at the adventure
Bill
site.
saw me talk to his leader, hypnotize him, send him off to his death, and then just absolutely almost murderate another captain.
It did murderate one orc, just with a very big drop.
Yeah.
I like how there's even a crater down there at the bottom so you can see where the orc fell and made a dent in the ground.
Yeah, that's there on purpose.
Oh my god.
The game
so
knew.
you guys get down there. It's only been probably about 2 hours since you set out this morning. So it's still morning time. You start exploring the old orc campsite, and it smells of hooch strongly. And any sort of anxieties or hang-ups that the dwarves following Oralda had are erased because they start exploring. When you get down there, you see the marble stone entrance into what
Purple flowers?
no. You see this like ornate stone entrance right here on the map. I'll ping it. I'll also mark it on the video. But opposite from it, you see an entrance to a cave.
Oh.
And the dwarves have immediately set about going in there because there's like these bits of steam and strong alcohol smell coming from it. And you go in after them, and let me describe what you see. You see this weird apparatus. It looks like there is... you see bits of a full plate armor suit in there. There's this sealed chest piece that has something boiling in it, and one of the arm sockets is connected to this large. It looks like a crumhorn. You know what a crumhorn is?
No.
Nope.
Describe it.
A crump horn?
Crumhorn. It's an
Get
instrument.
A crunk
Like,
horn.
it looks kind of like a cane.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a cane like a flute.
It looks like a crumhorn, but it's really
Derek, are you telling us we just found a moonshine operation?
it's really big, and it is jerry-rigged into the arm socket of this suit of armor, and it's siphoning water away from the little waterfall inside the cave, this little mountain spring in the cave, and it smells very strongly of hooch in here. Yes, you have found a little moonshine operation.
No.
Nobody call the cops. We got an operation we found.
Rolk is so jealous, and he doesn't even know it.
We'll bring some back. We'll bring some back.
We'll have to.
Yeah.
I empty a flask and put some in there for him.
Okay, well, this is like, it's not quite finished, and it's very strong, so he'll love it.
How close to exploding is it?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yes.
However, the dwarves are all over it. At least one or two of them have like machinist, like little kits. Huh? Maybe they were like tinkerers back at their stronghold or something. Not all of them are. Some of them are just explorers.
Would you guys be able to make this operation safe?
Well, Fognog looks at you. Well, it's already working pretty well. It's just, it's a bit ignorant of the safety hazards and why they're using this giant horn. There's a cooling pipe. I don't know. Seems a little kludged together, if you ask me.
Well, I guess if it works, it works.
Did you guys do anything with that shoe from the armor set?
No.
Okay.
Wait, we're finding multiple pieces of an armor set.
Yeah.
We're not looking for armor, are we?
But we could put together a good armor set, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to wear this armor set.
I don't know.
We could
it's
clean it
metal armor.
in the hooch.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's also been like bent and like
fair.
warped to serve these weird purposes.
Aurora was a bitch. And a pisspants.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he quite literally pissed his pants. I say what? God dang, tell you what.
Oh, my God.
I do not feel good. I hurt my feet. I feel a lot less empathetic.
I thought Dreamin' healed your agility damage, right?
Yeah.
I feel a lot less prideful about my feet.
Oh.
Well, that's
They're rough.
okay.
You've lost your confidence.
We can prepare to go inside the temple or whatever it is tomorrow and just relax and gather stuff today.
It's the morning. You could take.
Cahoon is next to broken.
Protect the sun.
We can't go into a cave with our main melee fighter almost dead.
Oh, but you could.
I mean, I've still got half of my strength. It's
Half.
Yeah, half is too little.
One hit away from death.
You've basically become Kali. One hit from death, except I'm one hit from death all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we could take this time to hunt and prepare, make sure we have all the food that we would need.
All right. Well, you can rest for. Honestly, you've only been a couple hours into this quarter day.
Well, that's fair. We could just rest the morning and go in for the afternoon.
Right.
Well, instead of resting, I don't need to rest. I'll just hunt.
Is there anywhere that's a very tight squeeze that I could just get into for funsies?
Just to use your talent?
Just to use your talent.
No.
Aw.
I mean, the water looks like it's coming from a small hole. You could probably squeeze through there.
I'm gonna try and get in the drainage pipe.
Oh, no.
You'll drown.
No, you'll ruin the whiskey.
You hear Rolk in the distance. No, Cahoon.
Not the moonshine.
Rolk carrying a bucket of like paint starts crying.
Why am I
Just have tears going down his face. What's wrong?
What's
Somewhere
I feel
out there.
someone has disturbed good hooch.
has disturbed the moonshine.
We'll just rest this period and then
I'm
go
gonna
in for
hunt.
afternoon.
Okay, go ahead, make me a survival roll for hunting.
I don't need to rest, so I'm gonna hunt. I will be productive.
I will rest because I had 1 agility damage.
Survival. Roll. Wait, do I need to subtract anything because of the mountains?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I failed
Doesn't
anyway.
matter anyway.
But I didn't get any banes.
Oh, but you know what that means, though.
Mishap.
hunting mishap.
It's time for
Can I push it?
mishap.
No.
Okay.
Your clothes are damaged. Your boots break or your robes rip on thorny plants or sharp rocks. You must roll for the effects of cold. Your clothes can be mended by making a successful crafting
My
roll.
beautiful elvish cloak.
All right, so you're out hunting. It's the mountains. You're having a hard time finding any good prey. Perhaps it's been poached by these orcs. And you slip and fall and rip your warm outer cloak. And if you're going to rest, you're going to have to roll for the effects of cold. Or do you have to do it now?
It says
Let's
you must
do it
roll
now.
for the effects of cold.
Okay, so make me an endurance roll.
Oh no, no success and a bane.
Okay.
I can't push it, can I?
Yeah, I'll let you push it, but you'll take damage to strength, so.
I'll just take the effects of cold.
Cahoon's gonna spend his time resting, trying to pick splinters out of his paw pads and smooth them down.
Okay. All right, so you're weren't able to find anything and you're cold. You can warm yourself and remove the condition by resting at the fire, because there are still fireplaces here.
Yeah.
Dreamin', if you wanted to mend it, you'd have to make a crafting roll.
I come back shivering
I will
and
do that.
muttering.
Oh, look at the rip in this fine elvish cloak. Here, let me see it. And he'll pull out the rattiest, roughest fabric he has, cut a square out of it.
Just pulls into his pelt pocket and grabs a raccoon.
Yeah. Oh, don't look. You won't like what you see. And he puts a big old square patch that doesn't match at all with it. I fixed it. Here you go.
Two successes.
And those are successes to make it annoying to Khalid.
If it works.
If it works, it works.
All right, so I'm going to advance it to the daytime quarter day, but I'm going to put us a couple hours into it. So it's like mid-afternoon right now. I imagine you've examined the rest of this valley without going into the entrance there. Let me give you some flavor.
Can I be warm again?
Yes.
Okay.
So you see this entrance to the fabled Temple of Silence that you've heard about in legend. There's two statues at the entrance. One is missing a head, and the other one has its hand over its mouth. The entrance, archway there is made of marble.
I have a
but it's still
question.
aged. Yeah.
Does it look like it's supposed to be missing his head, or has the head been broken?
Looks like it's been broken.
Is it around somewhere?
You don't see it, no.
Darn it.
Did the orcs use it to play soccer?
I mean, it's marble. They would have broken their toes.
They're orcs. Apparently, they're not that smart.
Maybe they're like Warhammer orcs. If they believe it's a soccer ball, it becomes one. But yeah, it's late afternoon. You've rested. You've repaired your cloak. What do you want to do?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did we ever actually learn about the legend of this place? Because you mentioned
You did.
the giant, where's the giant guarding the what's it? And I don't remember a giant guarding a what's
Sure,
it.
I can refresh you if you want to hear it. Stories tell of how Zygrapher the Defiler visited the Vale of the Dead beyond the Temple of Silence during the Alder Wars. The sorcerer's spouse, Martea, taught him how to parley with the deceased, but when she learned how Zygrapher abused the art, instead of seeking wisdom, he wanted to wake the resting bones to his service. She fled from him with two of their children. Zygrapher continued his work in the Vale until the Keeper of the Dead chased him away. In anger, the sorcerer drove the priests from the Temple of Silence, but before leaving the site, it is said that the holy men drowned its halls to keep them safe.
In hooch.
I don't remember that at all. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's what Olaf told you around the fireplace in Trukenbergville.
Oh, go Olaf. Such a good storyteller. Good snowman, too.
Oh, God. And you would surmise, I guess, from the two bits of flavor text, because they didn't say it in the legend for some reason, that the Guardian is some sort of giant.
What's the female dwarf's name again?
Aurora.
Not Jennifer?
We cannot remember her.
Aralda,
Christ.
do you happen to know someone named Olaf?
What, do you think all the dwarves know each other? No.
I never said he was a dwarf.
Was he a dwarf?
I know. No.
Okay. I figured I might as well ask.
A bit of a touchy subject, I guess.
It has the DM not rolled up.
I do actually know every wolfkin, though. All of them. Literally all of them.
Do you know every wolfkin, or does Cahoon think he knows every wolfkin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to go into the temple?
Yup.
All right.
Who is ready to fight some spooky undead things?
Me.
Gets my bow
My
ready.
strength is back.
Good, because I'm not. I have no willpower. We need to find some stressful situations.
Fight me.
You should have come hunting.
Do what?
Fight me.
Well, okay.
Put up your dukes, old man.
Oh, I'm so frail.
You can bench 400 pounds.
Says the guy who benches.
So frail.
Are you saying this as you're entering the temple?
Prepared to fight some undead?
No, this lovely banter about
Yes.
beating each other up. As you say this and walk in, it's like it gets echoier and louder, and pretty soon you have to lower your voice even more and more till you're just barely whispering.
No,
because it
I will
hurts
not
your
lower it.
ears.
Ah!
You do this?
Please stop.
No.
Oh, no.
When being idiots gets us in trouble. Lesson 105.
You do this. You've entered this temple. Let me give you some flavor text and then tell you what happens.
No.
In stark contrast to the misery without, a beautiful temple portal opens up into the mountainside. Marble steps rise along an artfully decorated stairwell leading toward a hall looming at the end of the stairs. Next to the entrance stand two statues, one of which has lost its head and the other of which is holding its hand over its mouth. You say this, you're having your conversation back and forth. It's starting to hurt your ears, and then Cahoon, you just feel this gripping pain around your throat.
You can't bark.
Cahoon, are you okay?
Barkant.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You take a point of damage to agility,
Oh.
and as you keep trying to talk, your voice is silenced, and there is an immense, unbearable pain in your throat, and you don't see anything around you. And we'll figure out what's going on next time.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean,
oh, this makes me worried because I don't know if magic's going to work in here.
At least it's not feet.
At least it's not feet.
Dang old feet, I tell you what. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. You can also tweet at us using the hashtag Third Gallon, and we are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work at youtube.com/Michael Ghelfi Music, and you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Our theme music for this season was composed by Alexander Nakarada. You can find more of his work at serpentsoundstudios.com and support him at patreon.com/A-Nakarada. That's patreon.com/ANAKARADA. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.